What's up, Paul? Paul, it is, isn't it? Paul. What are those? Wow, you got a lot of cool movies back there. We can't wait to
Thank you very much.
see Cop and Dolomite and both.
I don't see Black Dynamite back there.
I apologize about that.
Pluto
Paul McGuire. What? Oh, Paul McGuire Grimes, KSTP, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Eddie, Arsenio, it is unbelievably great talking to both of you today. I just want to bow down. Comedy royalness, both of you. This is just such a thrill for me right now, getting to talk to both of you. And congrats on coming to America. It is very funny. And I'm so glad to see both of your characters back again for more shenanigans. It was really great. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, you had the original screenwriters coming back to pen this screenplay, but how involved were both of you to figure out where these two characters were going to be and what was the story going to look like?
Well, I produced this movie, and from it's one of my ideas, and
4 years.
yeah, it took 4 years. We got the original writers, Barry Blousie and David Sheffield, who wrote Coming to America and Nutty Professor and Boomerang, and they were writers on Saturday Night Live. We got them to come and get the structure together, and they got the structure together. Then we went and got Kenya Barris to come and make it modern, and it just came together. But that process took 4 years because we wanted to make sure it was. We didn't want to do this unless the script was right.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other movie is like kind of like a cult movie and people really, really like it. So we didn't want to fuck it up.
Yes. Arsenio, I know that like Eddie said, people have been wanting this movie for so long. Did you ever think that you'd actually get a chance to make it? Or was it one of those things like, yeah, people have been talking about it, but we'll see if it ever happens? Or did you know we're going to make this?
No, we actually have talked in the past, and there was going to be no Coming to America sequel. And, Eddie is so into story and writing. Until there's a script, there wouldn't have ever been the idea. And then one day he started on that road because he had that idea. But there was not supposed to be a sequel.
Now, Eddie, you're like the king of sequels. I mean, 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, Shrek, Dr. Dolittle, Nutty Professor. What makes a great sequel? And do you think we'll ever get to see Sherman and the Clumps again?
I hope.
Yeah, you never say never, because you can get it. I could say I've said never, and that's an idea, So you could see any of those characters again. And what makes a good sequel is if you get a good story, and you have something where you can capture the spirit of the original film, then you can get a good sequel going. Because you don't want to do a rehash, because people don't want people to see the same thing over again, but you want to capture the spirit of the movie, the feel of the movie, the same. They want to get the same, like you want the movies, if they played back to back, for it to flow, you feel like it's the same.
Yeah, well, that's what I loved about this one, is that it didn't just feel like a rehash of the first one. You took it a new direction. You set most of it in Zamunda, which was great. Now, Eddie, I'm a huge, huge Saturday Night Live fan. I remember growing up and just watching all of your classic characters, and it was so happy to see you back at Studio 8H a few years ago. How did that feel to be back in that space again and being Buckwheat and Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood? And
that was amazing, and it was surreal and a great show business moment for me, to go back there after 36 years and have it be so well received, and I won an Emmy for it. It was that's a great show business moment. That was the equivalent of like winning the game at the buzzer by dunking and ripping the backboard down, like shattering the backboard. It was like
completely. I mean, I felt that watching it. It was so much fun. And I'm just like eyeing all of your awards back there, like trying to name all of them and what they were for. This has been incredible. You guys, thank you so much for the time. Thank you for making this film. And this was truly a highlight of my life talking to both of you today. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Paul. Hey, Paul, you got 3 names. You could have been a Cosby kid. Yeah, all in one.
My husband and I joined our names when we got married.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this was great.